Okay, there we go. It was playing. I don't know why it started back up. I knew I could control it though. Okay, there we go. All right then. So there's the heartbeat of South, and
Hey, how's everybody doing?
my son Tim Harrington.
Hey, hey,
All
hey,
right,
Mom, how's everybody doing?
hey there. Glad you're feeling better. I know that you was a little puny this morning.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Okay. All right, we got the co-host of some of the most is known all around the world, Sybil Marie Presley. Hi, Sybil.
Hey,
Well,
Sybil.
hey there. Always happy to be in the Emily Pearl's worldwide famous show here.
My mic is muted. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
your lips are moving, and then your words come out later.
Oh, I got a delay. Yeah. Okay, that does happen. Jack says hi, guys, and then
What's
we
up,
got to
Jack?
get everybody else in. CATHY CC CC. You know we don't go without her. Hey, Kathy.
Hi.
Hey,
How's it
Hey,
hey.
going?
Kathy.
How are you feeling?
Okay, change of weather and everything. So I'm kind of feeling like Tim at the moment, but I'm doing all right.
I
I'm
know,
looking
right?
forward to Jacqueline for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Glad that you're doing better too. And we're going to pray for you that you be well by the time the show ends. How about that?
All right.
Because we have the
Yeah.
power to do it. Yes, we do.
Very good.
All right. Jack says, hi, Sybil.
Well,
And
hey.
Jack says, I thought you were out of town, Sybil.
I was, but I came back earlier than expected. Had a wonderful trip. Helped Anna Eccles with the her beautiful talent agency. Dreamland, and we had a wonderful time. I wanted to spend the night and get some photos at Tootsie's and the Ryman and various places with my character and the banjo, but we were not able to stay over. So I'm going to go back when the weather
Okay.
is warmer.
And you were where? In Atlanta?
We were in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, Nashville. Okay. Well, that's not too far from home.
No, it's
Thank you, Ron.
a piece.
Thank you, Ron. Ron said he's liking that
Oh, yeah, I like the
background today.
background too. It's pretty.
Mm.
Yeah, oh, that's officially that means it's officially Christmas.
Woohoo.
Uh, well, the season, not officially Christmas, but the season for the Emily Pearl Show officially our season has begun, and we're having our Christmas party show. Mhm. On December the what is it?
15.
Okay, I gotta look at the calendar
15.
right quick.
Right. And
15,
Deborah
15,
and
15 next
Deborah
week.
Yeah, and Deborah Fenella from the UK, Fennella. She'll be promoting her Christmas song as well on the show. She's going to come on and do
Oh,
that.
awesome!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome! That's awesome. No, I didn't make it to the Eminem concert. Did you go? I didn't even know Eminem had one. But at any
I
rate,
didn't either.
yeah, but I like Eminem. I know about Eminem, Jack. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so listen, let's go ahead and get in our special guest, Sybil. Who do we have tonight? I sent James Ziggy a message, so he'll probably pop in later. Oh, he
Well,
was
that's
on Fortnite. I see he was on
oh.
Fortnite. No, I wasn't playing Fortnite. Okay, missed him. Go ahead, so.
Okay. Well, our special guest tonight, and we're so excited, is JACELYN Holmes, and she's a very talented singer and songwriter. We've known her for quite a while, and she's an awesome entertainer, and she's famous worldwide, and she's got the cutest little perky personality, and she never meets a stranger, and she's wearing that beautiful baby blue tonight. That's one of her best colors. So I want to say, JACELYN, welcome to the Emily Pearl Show.
Thank you
Yes.
so much for having me for the
Hello,
second
hello.
time.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Ron says hello, Jocelyn. And
Hello.
The kids love you too. They're here.
Well, thank you so much for having me again, Sybil and Pearl. And I see you have 2 new friends with you.
Sure
Yes, we
do.
have my son. That's Tim Harrington.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And he came on. Team up with Mom this year, I believe, or maybe the end of towards the end of last year.
Mhm.
And Kathy came on with us this year. And also Ziggy, if he pops in, you'll get a chance to meet James Ziggy. So we have, yeah, and then we also have a Nashville correspondent, Linda Purse, who comes on only occasionally because she's normally at all of the Nashville country and western events on Friday night in Nashville.
Is that Linda Daw?
No, Linda Purse.
Okay.
Purrs, yeah.
Sometimes
So,
Nashville's small.
yeah. So here comes Ziggy now. Hey, James, how's it going?
Hey, James.
What's up, James?
Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I was eating.
Hi, Ziggy. Don't worry about it. You're never late for our show. Rowan says, hello, Ziggy. Let me show that.
Hi,
And then
Roland.
Thomas says, let's go. All right. Let's get the show started.
It's my fault, Thomas.
Ziggy,
No
I'm
problem.
Jacqueline. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jack says, hey, Ziggy, you finally got in.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah. All right, then. So, Sybil, let's begin with you with a question for Jacqueline.
I
And
sure
then
will.
we'll go across the
And,
board. And we'll let Tim go after you.
Okay.
And then Kathy. And then Ziggy. And then I'll go last. And then we're going to break for a commercial. So just only ask one question for her. And then we will play her video. Okay? All right. Go ahead, Sybil.
Well, I've been hearing some wonderful things about your release, All the Days That End with Y. And that is the most unusual title. And how did you come across that? Did you write the song?
Yes, Sybil. So I wrote that song and I actually got to co-write it with my mother. If you
Oh,
can believe it, she's
Wow.
been wanting to write songs with me for years and years and years. And I wrote the song, but I had one part of the song that I was having a really hard time with. So I called her up and I was like, here's your chance. And she came so good with the line. She came up with All the Days That End with Y to help me finish writing the song, which is the hook to the song and the title. So now my mom has written her first song. She's now a Songwriters Association and BMI member, and her first song is on the radio nationwide. So she's doing pretty good.
wow, that's wonderful.
Now somebody has their volume up too low. I need you to turn it down. You may be watching on your cell phone, watching yourself. Turn that volume all the way down because it's an echo coming through, okay?
Is that better? Was it me?
I don't know. I think so because we didn't have an echo before you came in.
I'm always in trouble.
No problem, Ziggy. The thing about it is when we have a tech problem, we usually can correct it. Okay.
Mine is just a background problem. I'm at my sister's house in Canada and I'm visiting my nieces and my sister. And so the only room I could get in was my niece's room. And there's like toys everywhere.
Well, your niece had a really neat room to me. And
yeah, she's very artistic.
That is one of the most important things about our guest tonight, audience, is that she is Canadian. She lives in Canada. Yes. She is an award-winning performing artist that's known all over the world. So I'm going to eliminate myself from questions simply because I already know everything about Jacqueline. So Tim.
Yes. Jacqueline, if you had the opportunity, who would you like to work with and why?
Do they have to be alive?
Doesn't matter.
That would help.
Not too many.
I guess it would be better for my career if it was living.
That'd be better for your stage show.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because now you can do holograms.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
holograms.
Dead people.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, I guess I would choose. I think I would choose Michael Bublé. I would really love to get super dressed up, and he's also a fellow Canadian.
I know, right?
I would love to get dressed up and lie, like sprawl on a grand piano,
yes,
and have him croon the audience and me coo the audience and do something really Christmassy, jazzy together. It would be really
All right. Sounds like a winner. Sounds like a winner.
If I can't make it, I'll still sprawl across that grand piano.
I know, right?
Yeah. Doug is here. Doug says, hello, everyone. Sorry he popped up doing tech difficulty, but that's so perfect. We're glad you're here.
Hey, Doug.
All right, Kathy, your question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fascinated because I'm also a television producer, but you've worked for, you worked with Adam Sandler. So I was just wondering, in what regard did you work with him?
Well, I was in one of his first movies called Billy Madison. I had started off in the industry as a child actress and had the pleasure of doing a scene with him in one of it. It's a cult classic now. I still get messages about it. I still get people talking about it or asking me questions about it, like yourself. And it was a nice memory for me to have, and an experience that has really been cherished all this time. So that was my experience in working with him, and I got the experience of working with so many amazing people since I was a child, and it just hasn't stopped since.
Oh, okay. What was the name of the film, though? Can you tell?
Billy Madison.
Oh, Billy Madison. Okay, you just must have said that. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
No worries.
All right, awesome. James.
I love Adam Sandler, and Billy Madison is an awesome movie. What part did you play?
I'm one of the school kids that has a spelling bee with him, and him and I go head to head trying to spell some words, and I misspell couch.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
It's a hard word to spell, when you're a kid.
I'll have to watch it again to see if I see you. Were you older or younger?
Oh, well, that was a really long time ago. Are we now going to figure out my age on television today?
Never reveal. Never reveal.
I'm timeless.
Okay.
You don't look a day over 16.
Okay, Ziggy, are you frozen? Jack says you're frozen. We gotta wait. Okay, yeah, I think you are too. So
Ziggy, was that your question, or did you just do a follow-up on Kathy's?
No, that was my question.
That was your question. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna let Ziggy get unfrozen while we go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to play Jacqueline's latest song, Christmas song, that she has for us, that she has released, but we'll let her tell us a little bit about it before I actually play it. So y'all stick and stay, okay? Please don't go away.
Yes.
Hey, Jacqueline, you get a real kick out of this. We did a Christmas video for you in 2020, but you never did get a chance to get it out there because I think COVID came about, and then so this is a recent video that me and my team did for this local chef here in Memphis. And but his product, avocado spinach dip, is in all Walmarts nationwide.
Wow.
And this is the promo commercial that we did for it. So check us out. Tell us what you think.
Dad, it's time. This what we're going in for right now. This garden clip.
Bruh, it's time.
It's time.
That was wonderful.
All right. That was
That was fun.
was our team performing, and you know, we did everything that we did. We had a really good time on the set, and
It looks like
we,
it.
we put everything we had into it.
That was
And,
fun.
yeah, so Tim was my son got on the team just in time. Okay, James, I'm bringing you in. My son got on the team just in time to get in the video because he had been on the team with us, I think, about 6 months by then. And we did this, and we actually did this, what, about 4 months ago, was it? You know,
Yeah,
maybe
several months back.
five, maybe
Might
5
be
months ago.
5.
Yeah, I think more
Yeah.
like that. So, Jacqueline, the
Yes.
name of your new Christmas release this year is what? And tell us about it.
So it's called All the Days That End with Y. And this, we had 2 releases actually, and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. That went to radio nationwide. And with All the Days That End with Y, it's an untraditional song to lead with because it's actually talking about loss and grief, which is a subject matter that sometimes people shy away from during the holidays, although a lot of people experience those feelings over holidays.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put together an album that was really well-rounded and that really expressed the variety of emotions that people feel during the holidays. And I'll have this saying where it's like, how do you know light if you've never experienced darkness? Or how do you know joy if you've never experienced sorrow? So I think that by having this song on the album, it brings so much light and joy to all the other songs on the album because there's a journey that the listener's going through. So this was the song that my mom also helped me write. So it's very touching to be able to share that experience with someone you love. And I think that I also got to do the lyric video where I live in Nafplio part of the year, which is in Greece. And this is a little spot that I like to go to almost every day. And I go skinny dipping and I sing. And so we decided to film me in my skinny dipping and singing spot. And you can't really see anything, so don't try. But
well, you know, I've watched
You got my attention.
Well, that, you know, I've seen the video, and that was gonna be my question. Was that actually you?
Yes,
swimming,
like, if you
in
really zoom in, you might see like a really blurry, pixelated bum cheek. You know,
it's just you're swimming, right? And then
yes,
is that,
yeah.
And
because I wanted it to be authentic. I was like, this is where I wrote the song, in this town, in this spot, and in this exact area. What I do on a regular day there in Greece. So
yeah, so you are really an outdoorsy person because the last time that you well, the first time that you were on our show, which is the last time, you were in the Caribbean or the Bahamas.
Costa Rica. I was in
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
She was actually outside with her margaritas or whatever drink it was she had.
And I had my bare feet and everything.
Yeah, the beautiful fire, sitting around the fire, the trees, and everything was so calm and just really in living color. And it was so weird because we saw nobody fighting mosquitoes. It was just amazing.
Yeah, that's right. It's not like down south in the United States where you're just like, those black flies, they get you.
Yeah. So, and then on this one, what sea is that? Is that a sea or a lake or what?
Well, that's a really great question because it's called the Mediterranean Sea. So it's really turquoisey, crystal clear, no sharks, no nothing. So you can really
Yeah.
feel comfortable.
Because I was
hanging
wondering
out.
about that. I'm like, she's swimming in the ocean. What about sharks?
Yeah, no.
All right, so let's go and see it, you guys. And y'all make sure let's do some comments. And if we have questions from sensible questions, Jack, Roman, Thomas, Doug, we have all men, looks like. But y'all
And just get your box of tissues and you'll be fine.
sensible, clean questions and for real questions, okay, you guys? After you see the video, y'all type in your questions for Jacqueline, okay? All right, here we go. I'm gonna hear the music. Do you
No,
wonder what happened? Okay. I hope it's not for copyright violating me. I mean, I hope I'm not violating your copy because I listened to it. So I tell you what, you guys go ahead and figure out some more questions and let me go and check my downloads again and find out why this one is not playing.
Sounds good.
I'm
And
going
then
swimming with you.
okay, you so I'm gonna take myself out for a minute. You guys go ahead and Sybil lead the
Leave the
hosting.
sensible questions, Sybil.
Oh, sure. I try to be sensible. And but you know what? I really love the name of your album, Ice Flower. And that's beautiful. How did you come up with that name, Ice Flower?
So almost every morning I like to do gratitude practice, and I have a tarot book. I have a few tarot cards and tarot books, and they actually it's not so mystical, even though some people use it in a very mystical way. I use it more to just sort of reflect and have that kind of conversation with myself. So I was using these Native American cards, and I was really stressed out about what to call my album. I actually had asked friends and family, out of these names, what would you call the album? And nothing was really jumping out at me. And then I drew a card because I asked the cards, what should I call my album? And it opened up this card and this really beautiful story. And it talks about the Native American Indian woman who is the woman for creativity, fertility, and she marries the Native American Indian who is the musician, and they create this amazing ice flower together. And I read the name Ice Flower and I was like, yes, let's do that. And I came up with the album title that way.
That is just really beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's why the cover, I had one of my best friends who's a visual painter paint along my face the ice flowers that you see in the morning, right? When it's the frost around the glass on the window pane, those etchings are ice flowers. Or when a flower is encased in frost, and then the sun comes in the morning when it comes up and melts that. Though that's considered an ice flower as well. So there's a lot of connotations that reminded me of Christmas, but also I feel like I'm a bit of an ice flower. I'm very bright and bubbly, and so even when the cold sets in, I'm gonna still let my color shine through.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Well, Tim,
yes,
you got a question?
Yes, Jacqueline. Who inspired you to sing?
Ooh, I think there's a few women out there that inspired me to sing, and men. I was really into vinyls when I was really young. I remember listening to my parents' collection, my grandparents' collection, and I still have that collection today. So I was listening to like George Benson, Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, Carole King, the Tapestry album, all these really beautiful, Leslie Gore, you know, these people that I just loved that were very different musical influences. But what they were all really great at was telling stories. And I really enjoyed the storytelling, which is probably why I started off in country music before I moved into more soulful music. And then the first songwriter that really started to pull on me to start creating my own music was Jewel, actually.
Okay, well, her, yeah.
And she's a Canadian too.
No, she's American.
Yeah, she's American.
She was actually homeless, and she and her mom lived in their car. And she
Did you ever
wrote
watch her show?
songs. Pardon?
Did you ever watch her show with her
No,
family?
I have not seen her show. I don't watch TV, guys. I'm sorry. You know, it was a problem for me. I used to be a TV host for a big Canadian television show. I was one of the panelists, and I never got to watch it because it was live and it was on TV, right? Like, I didn't even have a TV. So it's been the bane of my existence, not being a TV watcher.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Kathy?
Yeah, Jacqueline. Do you perform out live very often, or mainly just studio right now? And are you looking to, if you're not currently?
I'm always looking to perform live, but I'm a little bit more selective these days with performances. Ever since the pandemic, I think I became a little more selective about how I present my music. So the next show I have is next week, and it's in Canada. It's my last Canadian show before I head to Costa Rica. And then I just played a series of shows in South Korea last month, actually. And that was quite the experience, a brand new audience, and a very different show than I normally would do. And it was an amazing experience. So it just sort of depends. I love performing, whether it's at a house concert or to thousands of people. Doesn't really matter as long as it feels right.
Oh, wonderful. The true artist. Thank you.
Well, that's
Hey.
just beautiful.
James?
You know, we're neighbors, right?
Yes.
Wow.
I live down in the Albany area,
Oh. Wow.
and I'm a songwriter too, and I have a Christmas song.
What's your Christmas song called?
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa.
And I'm working on a new one.
That's exciting.
Okay, I'm back, you guys, and I have re-uploaded to the
You're
studio.
locked and loaded, Emily Pearl.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if we got it right this time. All right, let's try it.
It's been a long time since I could say your name out loud. You never heard from me 'cause I was too broken, too proud. But I don't wanna be alone. It used to be so easy, we were like Sonny and Cher. We planted our seeds and lived off of sunshine and air, then burned it all and washed away like water. Can't fix the past, but I want you back. I keep missing you on Christmas and the holidays and all the days that end with a why. I wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you somehow. Our friends are telling me that it's time I moved on. My parents look at me and think she used to be so strong. true. I'm supposed to look for you in somebody else. I'm having doubts about the odds of a second fairy tale. I can't help but wonder if you still feel it too. Are you thinking of me the way that I think of you on Christmas and the holidays and all the days that end with a why? I wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you somehow. I can live with regret. I cannot let this go. Finally brave enough. I need you to know. On Christmas and the holidays and all the days that end with a why, I just wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you somehow.
All right.
Wow.
That's
All
what
right.
it's
That was
true. Yay.
amazing.
A big hand for Jocelyn.
Woo. All right. That was awesome. Kids number 2. All right. All right, you guys. Jacqueline, I was mesmerized by all of that water because
Yes,
That's a
I'm
lot
not
of water.
I'm not a swimmer, and I don't do cruises because water calls me. And I'm like one of those people that can't get too close to a cliff, otherwise I'll dive in. Uh, okay, James keeps getting disconnected. Hold on, James. I'm
All
coming
right, keep
down.
freezing.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
freezing.
Yeah. So that's really beautiful. And
Thank
Yes.
you.
how long did it take you to write it? Let's see. Do we have any questions from the audience? Oh, okay. So Jack says this is a heavy tune. And Jacqueline, you should go on the X Factor. On the X Factor. Yeah, because she right now all that water. She's not afraid of water, is she?
Very
And
true.
Got her on.
hi, Farnak.
Baroness Peruzzi.
Yeah. Hi, Farnak. It's good to see you.
Hey.
She's a pianist.
Yeah,
Thank you
an
so much for
international.
joining us.
Yeah. Yeah,
Was
she's
that your
with my
piano?
talent agency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Veronica.
Wow.
And Thomas has a question for you, Jacqueline. How long have you been singing for?
I've been singing since just before 2010.
That's all?
So, yeah, I actually found music later in my life. I was a late bloomer. I'm a late bloomer on everything. You know, I'm still not married, don't have
I
any
think you
children.
sing, you're not married, you're still single. You know,
Yeah,
it seems
still
like you've been
single.
singing for forever, like since you were a little girl or something.
No, I started I mean, I did like enjoy being in the entertainment industry, so there were some times when I was singing something here and there, but I didn't really find music until my 20s. So not I always identified myself as an actress. So when I was starting to sing, it was a secret, and I sang in my bedroom alone, and I
Oh,
wouldn't share it with
wow.
anybody. And it was my friends that were actors who were also singers that really pushed me to start recording some music in their basement recording studio. And then they submitted my music to an awards show behind my back, but in my best interest.
Yeah.
And so it just sort of happened where I got pushed to start putting it out, and I'm really glad that my friends did that. Yeah,
that's phenomenal. And Jack says that you would win on X Factor. And Ronan wants to know, was the water cold?
It normally isn't, but that you know when you're like, okay, I'm gonna choose to do a music video or a lyric video, and you're picturing it to be like the water is like glass and it's beautiful like it normally is, and like the one day you decide to do it, there's like a storm.
Yeah.
And my friend who was filming was like, well, get in, because no one was swimming. I was the only crazy person swimming, and like, yeah, so it was cold and it wasn't that fun, but I think it also added to, even though it looks peaceful and serene, it's still, moving, and the water is more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thomas says he has the same problem. Well, that's one problem that Grammy Emily Pearls don't have and won't have. I don't know. I think if my son would go with me on a cruise and be by my side every single moment, I would be brave. I would be brave enough to do it, because he would know his mom's facial reactions. You know what I'm saying? Whereas nobody else would know that I'm out there or somewhere, or my eyes don't look right or something, But I really would like to. I hate missing out on that kind of fun just because I really afraid of my that much water.
When I was younger, my first career outside of the entertainment industry was I was a lifeguard and swim instructor, and I specialized in teaching adults how to swim. So maybe one day we could get together and I could teach you how to swim.
Well, the funny thing about it is I used to know how to swim, and that wasn't the problem, because I had to teach my son how to swim when he was 8, because his father and I divorced like when he was like 2 years old. And so all of the responsibility of the man father stuff, teaching him, I had to do it. I had to go to the baseball game. I mean, the football games.
Wow.
Teach him how to swim. And I taught him how to swim. I used to dive off his board and everything. But that was just a swimming pool. And I don't know if I can do it now, because I hadn't done it in a while. And I'm older now, and I'm like Fred Sanford. I got arthritis in my fingers, and I probably
the ships are so big now, you hardly can tell that you don't see.
Well, Jack say, would you go with your mom, Tim?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah.
I'll go with you guys. I used to live on Cape Cod, and I swim in all kinds of weather. So my daughter still does.
I got some comment in. So maybe
I can't go with you because I can't swim.
Maybe as a team, we can make that a goal for 2025.
Yeah, sounds good.
And let's go on a cruise of 2025. How about that?
That sounds fantastic.
I could drown. I got that down pat.
Yeah, well, we gotta pick you up too. We'll stop by there in New York and pick you up at the bay.
I don't think you're gonna have much fun with being this.
Well, no, because look, they got all accessories for people of all kinds of disabilities. So I'm sure it's something you can find. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Jack. He said, Tim, you are a good son. And he really is.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I give him a round of applause for that. He really is a good son. Kids say yay. Okay. He is. And Jack got a avatar, and Jack got another avatar, and Jack got another avatar, and Jack got another avatar. Smiles. All right. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Jack.
Nice smile,
Okay.
Jack.
Nice. I like it. Yeah. I love my Trovo people and my Twitch people because they're always interactive and much more conversational than these are my gamers, y'all, in case y'all didn't know. They're much more interactive in conversations because they know how to type fast and everything than regular folks on Facebook, you know. But
Yeah.
I love my gamers. Yeah. Thank you, Jack. Okay, so did everybody else have a question for
Oh, I got one.
Jocelyn? Hit it.
Okay, you're so photogenic and beautiful. So, do you have any movie or video projects coming up that you'd
Yeah,
like
I
to
actually
share with
have
us?
in January, there's a movie that I play a supporting role in. I play the girlfriend of the main character. Um, and it's called What If It Was Me. It's a true story about two brothers who are football players, and one gets into an accident that makes him a paraplegic. So that was a really interesting project to film, and yeah, just get to know the actual real people who we were emulating. And that was all filmed in Toronto just before the pandemic. So I'm happy that it's coming out in January.
Cool.
So,
Oh, wonderful.
so where was it filmed? Where did you film it?
In Toronto.
Oh, in Canada. Okay.
Yeah, and they actually put one of my songs in the film, which is really cool.
Oh man, you're gonna get some
Oh,
big
that's
bucks.
great.
You're gonna get some big bucks.
Double dipping.
Yeah. Love, let's have a round of
Wonderful.
applause for that. That's awesome.
Jack was giving you a thumbs up.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dad.
So like, who is your agent or agency that does your promotion?
Well, actually, my agent in Canada just dropped me because I'm not in Canada enough anymore. So we had to
Oh.
part
Out of us.
ways.
What? Wait a minute. I got something for that agent. Where is
So
my?
I'm looking for new
Where's my?
representation, everybody.
Oh, that's good to know, Jacqueline. All
Here's
right.
here's for the agent. That dropped Jacqueline. That's look. It's gonna be that agent's loss, right?
Yeah. Well, you
Big
know,
time.
I really believe that life is happening for us, not to us. And
Yeah.
I don't hang on or struggle with things the way that I used to when I was younger. And I'm just sort of like, okay, like I think in the entertainment industry too, you kind of just have to go with the flow, roll with the punches, but also the the things when they're manifesting and happening really quickly as well, right? Like, so you just kind of have to
Mhm.
ride the river of life, and the things
Yeah.
will
Well,
be meant
Well,
for
I'm
you.
glad. I'm glad I
we
asked that
believe in
question. I'm glad
yeah,
I asked that question because
Mhm.
Kathy is a talent agent.
I am. I handle Pepper Mache. She's a dance artist, international. She was on the Billboard chart. Sydney Barnes. I handle Lane Elizabeth Presley. Yeah, quite a few people.
Wow. Well, maybe you can get in
Yeah.
touch with my PR lady, and then we can have a
All
conversation.
right. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give a big round of applause for that dude.
All right.
Y'all.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Hopefully that would happen.
Now,
think
one
that's-
quick question. As far as your songwriting goes, are you with the Canadian Songwriting Organization right now?
I'm with SoCan, but I'm an independent artist. I
Yeah,
had some
okay.
offers along the way, but I've always just wanted to remain owning my masters, owning my
Mhm.
brand, owning my vision. And I'm not really interested in a sprint. I'm interested in a long, long, long distance run. I'm in for the marathon. So
Yep.
I decided that I would rather just be in full control of my music, my brand, and that's how I've been able to do it, I think, up until this day.
It's probably the best way.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack wants to know: have y'all seen any of us seen the GTA 6 trailer?
The Great Six trailer.
No.
The
No.
I think he
what?
meant great.
GTA 6 trailer. No, it's probably. I'm looking it up now. It's a
Yeah, I'm really
song.
confused.
It's a song, right? The Grand Theft Auto. Oh yeah. No, you know what? I never did. I never did watch Grand Theft Auto movies. None of
Me
them.
It's a
neither.
game.
I
And
don't
they are.
either.
And
It's
they
a
are.
game.
That's the
My
game.
Yeah,
my stepson
Oh,
played it, but
okay.
I
I
thought it
never
was
did.
a movie.
that's a
I
game.
Uh,
did so.
It's coming out. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out.
oh yeah, the Game
Oh
Spot.
wow,
Oh, the Game Spot. Okay, yeah, I got see
I
now.
didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I haven't seen that, but yeah, I bet that's gonna be fun for you guys. I know y'all can't wait. Um, so okay, so Rowan wants to know how can I be good at singing like you, and can you sing my friend happy birthday? Oh, that's so sweet.
Uh,
That
That
was
was
sweet.
well, I think that anyone can sing. I think it's actually our birthright to sing. I think that it's something that we're supposed to do to be able to express ourselves. So I think that if you just keep practicing, and one tip I always give people is to remember when you used to blow bubbles with a straw in your milk or water or juice when you were a kid, and it was like fun to do that, and you would make
mm-hmm.
sounds in the water, and you someone would probably be like, don't do that, and you would see the bubbles like cascade over the over the cup. Well, if you blow your favorite song into a straw, into a glass of water, you'll actually strengthen your vocal cords and work your diaphragm and relax everything. And you'll become a better singer way quicker by doing what's called water therapy or bubble therapy or
Oh,
straw therapy. So that's a nice little tip to leave you with. And I guess we can sing, yeah, we can sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Beef Boss. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wow, that was
I'm not sure if that was a
beautiful.
prank,
I know, right?
right? The name was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might have slid one in there.
anyway, yeah, he says his boss's name, his friend's name is Beef Boss because he owns a burger shop. I guess I
Okay,
have,
that makes me feel a little bit better.
yeah. And
I
Jack
chose to
says
sing
that you
it
have
as well.
the voice of an angel. I'll agree with that. Don't you all agree?
Oh,
Thank you so much.
definitely. Definitely.
Yay! We all do. Oh, it's been so exciting. I know that the comment audience, my gamers are not going to want the show to end right now. But we're getting ready to wrap it up because we don't want to hold her too long. She's got to be with her friends and family. And she was, Thomas says that was amazing. All right, it was too. And then Rowan says, thanks so much. He will love it. Because they like to watch the replay on the show. They'll watch the replay.
Wonderful. My pleasure.
Yeah. And so, yeah, so we're going to do closing comments now. Oh, Jack, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. He says, Jacqueline, you were awesome. And I agree. Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
All
so much,
right.
Emily Pearl, for having me on your show. And it's nice to see you again, Sybil, and meet everybody else. Thank you so much for having me.
You are
Glad to have you.
so welcome. And
I
we're
wish you
going to.
all a wonderful holiday. a
Okay.
Merry Christmas. I hope that your hearts and your lives are filled with so much love that you're just bursting from the seams. And I hope that all your listeners and your viewers also are blessed with such a beautiful holiday.
Same to
You
you.
know what? That is about the best thing that we can close on tonight. I'm gonna skip my pearls, precious pearls monologue. We're gonna skip closing comments, and we're just gonna let our guests have that last word, which is so beautiful, and I could feel it coming from your heart. So, thank you
Thank you.
so much. Okay, so let's everybody give a round of applause before we leave. All right, yay!
Bye.
All right, that's our time. Good night, everybody. Everybody
Good
sleep.
night.
Right.
Good night. We love you.